Welcome to part 3 of a Blessing for the Bronx. The night before the eviction, Rabbi Rabinowitz had a dream. In his dream, he saw the Rabbi Yosef Yitzhak sitting at the table in his shul, sitting at the head of the table, and standing next to him was the present Rebbe. It was and the previous Rebbe had the Rebbe Rayatz had a smile, and his face was shining, and he said very clearly, remember, a shul is a shul. It cannot be turned into a butcher shop. Rabbi Rabinowitz woke up, startled, and looked at the clock, and it was 8 o'clock. He was shocked. He was always in shul by 6 in the morning. Now it was 8 o'clock. This had never happened. He got dressed and ready as quickly as he could, and walked as quickly as he could to the shul. And there it was a frenetic, shocking sight. The police were there, hauling the benches and the tables and benches and chairs and other things out of the shul, piling it on the sidewalk. A large crowd had gathered. Imagine the distress and the fear of the Holocaust survivors that were present there. Everybody was very sad. All of a sudden, they heard the wail of an ambulance, and the ambulance pulled up next to the butcher shop across the main street. So a number of people ran over to see what was going on, and Rabbi Rabinowitz decided to go also to see what was going on. And when he walked in, besides the people and the ambulance staff, there was the butcher lying on the floor, unconscious and bleeding. It seems a crossbeam had become detached from the ceiling and fallen and struck him on the head. And as the ambulance crew lifted up the butcher in order to put him on the stretcher, he opened his eyes. He looked around. When he saw the rabbi, he said, Rabbi, please help me. Please save me. Please pray for me. I admit it. The shul did send me, did purchase for me the shop. They did pay in full. And I was wrong. They're right. Please tell the police to stop evicting the shul. Well, not only Rabbi Rabinowitz heard him say this, there was a large crowd of people. They all heard him say this. So that was the end of the problem. And so Rabbi Rabinowitz concluded his story to, by then, an amazed Rabbi Vashetsky. And he told him, so that's why I can't let anybody sit at the head of the table. That's the seat of the Rebbe Rayatz, of the Rebbe Yosef Yitzhak Schneerson of blessed memory.